Black Eagle.
Zay told me he sent some shit, so be working on some man shit. Yeah, club in the morning, off like 2. Sip champagne when we talk about views and cut like us. We stuck in the trap. Steak ain't rare, so we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick, now we sending a few. I'm down by the 100, we starting to shoot. I hit 21, just watch how we move. PR in my blood, no I ain't no thug. Now we in the club, we threw a dub, now we on the move. He ain't no plug, no he just a fool. He sent a shot, now we send a few.
Yeah. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Artificially Genuine, episode 11, part 4.
Damn, already?
In between shifts, we were talking about some comedy stuff, bro.
In between shits?
What was it?
Ran that.
Hold on, dog. I didn't even know you went to Mazatlan.
When was the last time you went to the Liberty Live or any comedy show?
Shit,
comedian
Liberty
that you remember?
Live. Who was it? Was it Mike Epps? No, there's someone ahead of that. I go there a lot, dog. They
Me
got
too.
a lot of good names up in that motherfucker. Honestly, I like that shit more than the club. Like,
100.
man, I ain't even trying to go to the club. Like, I ain't trying to do none of that.
You don't
But
go
that's-
next door?
I mean, I'll go take a piss. Nah, it's not. I mean, we post up sometimes, but it's like,
You sit
honestly,
in the front, or you try to sit in the middle where you're
anywhere,
pick on
dog.
you? You
Try to
don't
roast me, player. No.
I get roasted so much,
I don't
dog.
give
I
a
hate
fuck.
sitting in the front.
I don't
Fuck
give a
that.
fuck.
Fuck that.
I'll just be like, nah, it's cool, dog. I love comedy. You roast me, I'm gonna try to roast you back. This is life, you know. Carrilla, homie. All day.
Who's your favorite person that you ever seen, or just like, in
Honestly,
comedy?
my
And
favorite.
it doesn't even have to be at Liberty. It can be on Netflix.
My
or-
favorite comedy concert. I want to say concert because the best comedy experience I ever had, like the first big one, was the Kings of Comedy. I went to go see them in Long Beach. I saw Cedric the Entertainer.
No
I
way.
saw George Lopez. I saw
What year was this?
D.L. Hughley. It was
Harvey.
like Harvey. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. Yeah, I mean, right before he died, I saw one of his last runs. Yeah, I mean, that shit was cool, dog. It was cool. I balled out on it, so I was sitting on floor seats.
Oh,
so I felt
nice.
like cool. I was faded like a motherfucker, sitting next to the fucking Dodger players and Cube. Ice Cube was right there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of big names were right there, but it was just, I didn't give a fuck about all that. All I cared about that, it was just a dope time, dog. You know, I love comedy, love to laugh.
Who was the funniest out of all those that you were like? dude,
Cedric, dog. Cedric
Yeah.
kills me. Cedric kills me. It's just something. Cedric and D.O. Hughley killed it that night. That night, D.O. Hughley, I was like, damn, I wasn't really big on D.O. Hughley. And that night, I was like, fuck, this fool funny as fuck. You know what I mean?
I was a fan of his TV show back in the day, too.
I don't remember it.
No, that was pretty cool.
Channel 13.
Channel 13.
Yeah.
How about you? Any comedians?
Oh.
Or how about concerts? I know one of my personal favorites was Summer in the LBC.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, we
Concerts?
had
Outdoor?
outdoor,
Yeah.
Long Beach, Wu Tang, Bretton Wood.
Sheesh.
Dude's probably like my favorite ever.
Yeah, that's
music
tight.
concert?
That's tight. I like
Music
old
concert,
school and
yeah.
oldies too, dog. So like I've done other concerts where like real concerts that I like going to is like shit like the Mary Jane girl. She like, you know, people that have been in the game a long time.
Yeah,
you might not
music.
see
It's
that
just
run no
the
more.
love
You
for
know,
the
like
music.
I grew up on old school and oldies and all that. Man, I used to go to sleep to Hard Lobo. You know what I mean? That shit was tight back in the day. So it's like that's the kind of like music I started off with. You know what I mean? And I'll still stick to old school. You know, it's just still a vibe.
Is Art LeBeau still alive?
No, I don't think so.
remember.
I don't remember.
You
I don't
might-
know.
Yeah, I want to say
Might have
he
to
is.
Google
I
that.
never
I'm
heard.
Yeah,
gonna
of
Google
him.
it because I don't want to
You guys keep
disrespect
talking.
him.
Yeah.
talking.
But oldies, but goodies, or we're just talking about old school gangster.
Nah. I like that funk, homie. Like that's what kind of shit I'm starting to make. I like that shit. You know, shout out Brad. You know what I mean? Dope as engineer, gifted
Okay.
as a motherfucker. But we're in the studio. We've been making some funky ass tracks, dog, and I like that shit. Even changing on my voice and trying different things and just giving that old school feeling. Like I fuck with the heavy, you know what I mean?
Is there any new artists that you would want to go watch? I mean, you got a chance to go watch Drake already, so you're good.
I'm over
I would
it.
want to watch it at least once just to kind of experience, because now he has
kinda
way more of a collection.
Yeah, no,
Rumor is he may
Drake's cool.
drop-
Drake's
he may
cool.
drop this
You know,
Friday.
shout out to him and his like whole team of writers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you know what I mean, hey dog, I ain't gonna put nothing past it. Like
He's literally
maybe
making
one day
money.
I might have like 10 fools writing me a track. Fuck it, you know
Yeah.
what I mean. Whatever the paper comes, you know, it is what it is. You want me to perform it a certain way? I'll sing it. You know what I mean? I'll be fucking doing all that. I don't give a fuck.
It's all art at the end of the day, right?
Yeah,
It's all
at
good.
the
As
end
long
of the
as you
day,
make
he
a
still
good
brings the
track.
cadence. He still brings the energy. Still brings the flow. So you can't water him down, you know, fully like that. You know what I mean? People are real big on hating and shit like that. But I look at art all in one. Like, I like to write, dog. So I'm in the studio. Some of the times I'm not making songs for myself or just jumping on the track. Like, I'll be like, okay, you sound good saying this, that. Like, oh, boom, boom, boom. Let me write some shit. Here's a hook. Fool, sing it like this, sing it like that, you know?
Yeah.
And they'll top that shit way better than I would ever, you know what I mean? Because I write it catered to them and their style. And I like that shit. I love all the different sounds. Shit, sign me, Drake. I got you. Hooks for days, baby.
Is there a certain bar that you've wrote? I don't know if I asked you this last week. Is there a bar that you've ever wrote that it's your favorite bar that you could think of right now or anything like that? It's
I surprised myself.
Oh, you surprised yourself, yeah.
Like I used to think like, oh, well, I don't know, I'm not good on metaphors, and I'm not good on this. But sometimes I'll be like, damn, that sounds kind of smooth, dog. You know what I mean? I'll be surprising myself sometimes. So I don't know, I have a favorite.
Hell yeah. I mean, for me, it took me like I've listened to Drake for a long time. I've told him before. It took me a while to understand what he was saying, but now that I'm older now and I do understand, okay, now I fuck with Drake. So that's why I'm like, I would want to go watch him.
I'm a huge Drake fan. I've been in the beginning, like when he first started, I was on him.
You were in Degrassi?
Oh, Degrassi, like I found out.
That's the beginning
time,
player.
yeah.
You want to talk about him in the wheelchair coming out and walking to the rap game? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, seriously, right? Strolling to the game.
Yeah.
Since then, but his album's gonna drop this Friday. Supposedly, we've been talking about it this whole
for
podcast
months, dude.
For
What's
months,
your favorite
like,
album? You're a fan.
Every album that he drops.
Nah,
is my new
nah,
one.
don't write it like that.
Yeah.
Drake, get
Views,
out. Drake is nuts,
views,
dog.
views.
I fuck with Drake, but come on. You like all of them?
I like all of
All
it. I
of
love
them?
all his music, bro. Because
of them?
it's so weird. Because sometimes he
Even
makes
that
music,
club shit he did, like that weird, like you want to drink coffee at a fucking
but
lobby and shit.
That's the thing. I didn't like it that much until we took a trip.
Yeah.
you did.
We took a trip to
mushrooms?
to the island. No, we took a trip to the island. I wish.
You were tripping and you were
Yeah.
seeing the music. Oh my god, he's
No.
amazing.
until we actually got into the zone of like Caribbean, because it was like a Caribbean feel,
Mm-hmm.
right? Until we went to like Puerto Rico and that's all we played. It felt like the theme.
Yeah, I was
of-
fucking
made
with you.
for
I
us.
fuck with it. I
Yeah.
honestly, I
Yeah.
fuck. I was just trying to
Yeah.
bust your balls.
No, I love
Because
Drake, bro. I'm a
when
huge Drake
when you're a huge fan, I like fucking
Yeah,
with you.
yeah,
you know
no
what I mean?
doubt, no
Like,
doubt,
I'm
no
not
doubt.
even doing that. I fuck with it. I was just talking shit. You know what I mean? I wanted to see where you went with this.
No, I love Drake. I love Drake, bro. I'm a huge Drake fan. I always rep Drake.
Drizzy.
Kind of talking about Drake's evolution. Wanted to ask the evolution of like social media, because I know we grew up where I remember I didn't get my first phone till I was in the 8th grade. Nowadays, kids that are 5 years old get a cell phone.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about that transition?
I mean, I
Everything
had a
that we've
gang
been
of
through.
phones. I had a gang of phones. People could attest to that shit. I used to change my fucking phone number like in my drawers, dog. I mean, I used to always be a bad kid stealing shit. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So,
Allegedly,
and I don't do that no
allegedly.
more. I don't do that no more, dog. I'm a
But you don't post. You don't do nothing crazy for your music.
I see. I know I have to get in the habit of it, but honestly, it's kind of like I do and I don't. You know, I do it, but a lot of times I'm on social media laughing, dog. This shit's funny as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really take it too serious like that, dog, because it's all a facade. You know what I mean? Like, social media started when I was younger. When I was, what was that? MySpace days. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
MySpace days, music, and fools banging on each other. That's when netbagging started. They had those little walls where you could tag.
The chat rooms. do you
Yeah,
remember?
chat
Do you remember
rooms.
Party Line?
Oh, the party
Bro,
line.
I was up till 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh, maniaco.
Running a bill,
Trying
dude.
to, hey, what's up? Where you come from? I'm coming from Austin,
But then you
California.
hear 5 dudes. Hey girl. Hey girl.
Hey girl.
Hey girl.
And you were trying to still battle him. Hey, no, whatever. My number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dude, the funniest
You
stuff.
sound like Bone Thugs on the motherfucker. My number is 85, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Dude, the funniest part would be like, "Hey, go to the next room," and then you just hear everybody go, "Ding, ding, ding, ding."
Yeah, and then you're like, gotcha. People thought he was rizzing her up, huh? And then
Bro.
that was when the catfish was born.
Yeah,
that was
bro.
when the catfish was. They sounded so.
I remember Q107.
Talk.
I
And then
remember
they come in the
Q107 had a
minivan.
chat room just for that. It was always ASL, age, sex, location. Where you at? Where you at? It's all in the area, but hilarious times, bro.
Yeah, wild times, wild times.
Did you ever get a chance to play with Party Line?
Fuck no! I remember my girl cousin.
Yeah, I used to
she'd be
watch
like,
everybody
"Watch
do
this."
it. I wasn't really
My
into that
girl
shit.
cousin would be like, "Watch this," and she'll be like, "Hello," and then, "Hey, what's up? What's going down?" I'll be on the other side like, "Oh my god, there's so many dudes that are so down." So I had a girl cousin who put me on that, and she would just be like, she'll just like get a like a, what do you call it? Like she'll just laugh at
Yeah,
it.
just
Like,
giggling.
It was
Yeah.
funny as fuck when you start seeing the fools banging on each other.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, bro, come on, dog. You don't do that shit in person, homie. You're getting, what's up, homie? Where you from then? You want to meet right now?
Fuck.
Guided to the barrio, homie.
Oh,
Real, dude. I got a flashback right now, bro.
Hello. No, crazy. What about when we used to roll their R's? Hello. I'm right here, real serio.
For real.
just like them foos. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's hilarious. But that's another nice little comedy trend that they do,
Oh,
man.
yeah, it's cool.
Make
Fools
the
Gone
best
Wild,
videos.
that shit's funny as fuck. Hell yeah, shout out Fools Gone Wild.
Yeah,
that shit's
Fools Gone
fucking
Wild.
killer. Fucking Little Mr. E killing the game. That shit's funny as fuck. That Hot Food Summer had me rolling, dog. That shit was smooth. It still kept the G. You know what I mean? That's what I like about them. They joke, but it's all origin, you know, where we come from. So it's like, honestly, people can get upset about it, but we joke about it within each
Yeah,
other. And we're a fucking raza full of carrilla, dog. We fucking joke on each other all day. So if you can't stand the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen.
I think that's like the funniest language that you can cap on somebody. You can say almost anything,
Almost.
and it will hit
Almost.
every single time.
Almost. Because, you know, shit talking has a code of conduct, too, dog. You know what I mean?
Who's
You
your
don't-
favorite
You don't press
comedian?
those lines.
Who's your favorite comedian? Comment down below. We'll be right back. Artificially Genuine.
Black Eagle.
Zay told me he sent some shit, so be working on some man shit. Yeah, club in the morning, off like 2. Sip champagne when we talk about views and cut like us. We're stuck in the trap. Steak ain't rare, so we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick, now we sending a few. I'm down by the 100, we starting to shoot. I hit 21, just watch how we move. PR in my blood, no I ain't no thug. Now we in the club, we threw a dub, now we